Guys, what's up and welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here. I have just completed a 30-day challenge of carnivore diet yesterday on August 15th. So I'm going to publish this video today or tomorrow, and I want to say I did it and I'm still here with you. So what is carnivore diet? It's when you basically eat animal-based diet, which is you don't eat any fruits, vegetables, grains, or anything that is plant-based. Basically, it's called a zero-carb diet, and I like the carnivore because it just sounds fancier, makes you look tougher. But anyways, all I did is eat meat for about 30 days, and I have a list of benefits, physical, mental, and some side effects. So first of all, let's start, guys, by saying that if you're doing this diet, you're probably not alone. I just met a person from Bulgaria who is a friend of mine now, and Ivan, if you're watching this video, what's up, man? It's nice to see you. Anyways, he's been doing it for like 5 or 7 years. I want to find out exactly him and his wife together. But it's amazing to know that I'm not the only black sheep of the family who is doing that. And I was like, I told him about it on intermittent fasting. They do that. Carnivore diet, they do that. I was like, seriously? And how was it? And honestly, it's a small community of people that have transformed their entire lives with this diet. Now I want to say that I'm not a doctor, researcher, or a nutritionist, so don't follow my advice by any means. I'm just going to share with you what has happened. Well, let me tell you from the benefits of this carnivore diet. So first thing I want to say is I have a list here because I don't want to forget anything. Look at this suntan. A few years back, some lady told me that I am the whitest person she has met. But here's the thing. I'm not friends with the sun. My mom has psoriasis and vitiligo, and I have vitiligo as well, and I had problems with my skin, and I don't go to the sun, and I don't know where the vitiligo is right now. I think I still have a couple of dots on my feet, but I got some amazing suntan that I normally don't get. I usually get burnt on the sun, so the skin became better. I also lost over my maximum weight was about 270 something pounds, 270, but right now I'm about 178, so I lost a lot of weight. I have some loose skin, and I had 3 creases on the bottom of my belly, which I was thinking I might have to do a tummy tuck because I lost a lot of weight and I have to do a surgery, but now I have 1 crease. I'm afraid to even talk about it on this video, but it stretches. The skin started to stretch again, and so I got some suntan. People are asking me if I went to Florida or something, and I didn't go anywhere. I'm in Alberta, I'm in Canada, I'm where it's North Pole, and I'm in Calgary, and I'm getting suntan here. It's crazy. So that's the skin got better, the teeth. My mom just asked me if I went to a doctor to whiten them, and I was editing videos and I was looking at my teeth. I was like, why the hell they became so white? I drink like 4 cups of coffee sometimes during the day. I used to drink 1. I drink more coffee. They should get more yellow, but they're getting whiter, which is ridiculous. So the gums, when I brush my teeth, do not bleed as much. So it's insane, guys. Like it's insane. The skin, teeth, and also one other thing is my nails. I have this thing that came from my mom, and I'm afraid to talk about it as well. My nails from childhood, they would peel. They would grow long enough and then they would just peel off, and I had to cut them, and it was disgusting. You're putting your zip and then your nail breaks and it peels, and your nails look like somebody bitten them on the corners, every corner of them. But I don't know. You tell me how my nails look right now. I'm afraid to even mention this video, and I'm trying to find out if there is anything happening to them, but they stop peeling through this entire diet. So gums, nails, teeth. I also went to the gym for physical performance. I was thinking that if I don't have enough glycogen, I won't be able to perform in the gym, and I was able to push 225 pounds one time last week. I went to the gym today, but I didn't do any of my arms or chest, so I cannot flex right now and show you, oh, I do have muscle and things like that. I'm in the rested position. I can make another video tomorrow. Right after the gym, I'm going to be muscular and looking good. Today, I'm like rested because I did my legs, and I don't want to be lifting my legs up in the sky right now to show you. That's the only thing the only workout I did was the legs. An interesting part with this diet, after I do my legs, and when I do legs, I do it in such a way that I cannot walk, okay? I can still have a productive day, I can still walk, and I can still do things. So then another part that improved is my sleep. I had a problem falling asleep, and I don't have that problem anymore, and I don't need to sleep during the day. So those are the benefits. Now, in terms of mental, so this is the problem. In the mornings, I would have most productive time would be from like 6 a.m. and until noon, and then from noon until 7. It's noon to 6 or 7 p.m. my productivity is zero. My brain fog, I can concentrate, I can do anything. I can do things, but I cannot accomplish nearly as much things that I can do from 7 p.m. until midnight or in the mornings. So I had that kind of crash during the day. I would have a hyperactive brain from the 6 a.m. to noon, and then from 12 to 7 I can do nothing, and then after that I can do again. So I don't have those cycles anymore. I remember the times I would consider my days wasted, and it's the most productive days because my kids come back from the childcare. My kid comes back from childcare, and then I cannot work, and I run a business at home. I'm into real estate, and I have multiple businesses at my family. But anyways, I'm a realtor with XP Realty. I'm going to disclose it before anyone in my jurisdictions goes and complains, because that's what realtors do. Anyways, my mental clarity is way better, and I don't get ups and downs anymore from sugars that I used to have. So that's another crazy benefit. Now, OCD went away. Actually have some list of things here, so just so I don't forget, like if I have to work and get something important done, but there is a bucket of laundry that's been waiting since yesterday, I had to make sure that the bucket of laundry is fixed before I can do my important work. But what is more important, that work that I have to do right now or the laundry bucket? Well, the work is more important than the laundry bucket because that can be done later. It's not time sensitive, but I cannot do my work until I do that bucket. So that's not there anymore. I have less mental conversations with myself, less inner conversations, to like more mental clarity, more mental silence. And I had some really serious and important matter that has happened. Somebody made a mistake that would have cost my business and my family incomes roughly just over $50,000. And you know, I probably didn't even lose my mind because of that, because I came to that individual who did that, and I said, look, I'm really frustrated with what has been done and the damages that have been caused, and it was very irresponsible to make such an action and mistake that has happened, you know, when you're not supposed to be making such a mistake. But I'm really hopeful that we're going to be able to resolve it. And then I went for a walk because I was really annoyed, and then I came back, I got a technician, and we resolved it, and it only cost hundreds of dollars instead of tens of thousands of dollars to fix, or month and month of work to recover what it was lost. But anyways, it all got recovered. But the most important part is I didn't lose my mind. I didn't start, like, guys, that's a serious amount of money. If it was me not on this diet, on some other diet, that day there would be a sacrifice made to Odin himself. I'm not even exaggerating about it. You know, when you lose your mind, you'll use your ass, and you know, that would be one of those days. And I was able to think straight. We were able to resolve the matter without any sacrifices and minor expenses, just hundreds of dollars instead of tens of thousands of dollars that day, or month and month of free work to rebuild what was lost. Anyways, guys, so OCD is not there, mental clarity, angriness is not there. It's really weird. I don't know how it's done. I'm not a researcher. You have to share your story. How is it even connected, your brain to your stomach, and your stomach to your brain? How does it even function like that? I think there has to be more research done. Guys, I want to say that if you're on this diet, please do share it with others, because I was thinking I'm only on myself on this diet. On my last video I made, well, I also met that guy that I said that has been doing it for 4 years, but that's the only person I know that does this diet for so many years, and he stands by it every day, all the time. He was also obese like myself before he started that diet, and it worked out miracles for him and his family in every way. He's a really successful guy, and it worked out for me as well, and it's really good for my own mental health, physical health, and even for my business, the line of work that I do. But share your story. Share your story in comments down below, because I want to know, and other people who are thinking that they're alone on this path of madness that is not accepted by society, that is, you know, persecuted by the health organizations, all the nutritionists and all the cholesterol researchers and all the vegans out there, and people who just think it based on an unbased information and prejudice and pandemiological studies. They don't want you to do that. So share your story. Maybe it would help to actually fund this research. Now, what I wanted to tell you is negative parts of this diet. So before we end this video, I want to tell you what has happened. Well, the negative part of this diet is the first 2 weeks. When I started this diet, I lost a lot of water, and I would, like, literally, my body would not keep water inside it. I would drink a glass of water, 15 minutes later I need to go to a bathroom, and I would urinate about the same glass of water. I'll take a sip, 15 minutes later I have to take a lick for the amount of water that I drank. I was even afraid on a road trip to Brock Creek and the mountains here in Alberta that I'm drinking my coffee and then immediately I need to use a washroom. So that was my first 2 weeks. Then I started having another kind of issue. I was like, I need to have some salt. I was licking on salt like a goat. I would put salt on my head and I would lick like that. And I would put salt on the butter and I would just eat butter, and then I would drink water. And then I started having a muscle spasm. I had such a big muscle cramp on my stomach. I was thinking I'm going to die or call an ambulance that day. I was hanging and I was lifting my legs that day in a gym like that. And then I just jumped down from where I was hanging, and my entire abs, like I could feel every part of my muscle on my abs, and I was thinking I might need an ambulance. I just turned around, I stood like that for 5 minutes, and I was just shaking. Even my brain was not working. I was like, oh my God, I'm feeling so terrible. I went down the staircase, I sat down in the laundry room, and not laundry, in the changing room, and I was like, yeah, I was like, man, I do not know what's going on. I went to the car, I sat for 5 minutes in the car, then I drove home. It was really bad. And then I had some muscle spasms. So later on I figured out that this is the biggest thing that I have is electrolyte imbalances. I Googled it and I found out that spasms, muscle cramps, and the water problem is this is my biggest side effect, I would say. I started taking calcium, magnesium, potassium, and sodium. Yeah, that's what I started taking. I started increasing my minerals, and I think it got better, but I'm going to be still observing. I'm still learning, guys. I'm basically experimenting on my own body that way. So besides that, and that minor inconvenience, now the water retention is better. I don't go to bathroom every 15 seconds, and I haven't had a muscle spasm or muscle cramps. So let's see how that goes too. Yeah, it's been only 30 days. I'm not quitting this diet. I'm going to keep on going with this diet. Another side effect is about 3 weeks down the road, I purchased about 5 pounds of lean ground beef. Was my biggest mistake because I got a constipation after that. I think because I didn't have enough fat. And it was one day, so it was just one morning. It's not like I didn't go to the bathroom for days. It was in the morning, I went to the bathroom, but it won't come out. So it was simple as that. It just took me 1 hour to get that stuff out by itself. It came out by itself, but it took an hour, so it was unpleasant, of course, and inconvenient. Anyways, so those are the side effects, but the benefits are huge. Side effects are really small. I want you to share your story. Did you do the challenge? If you did, how long have you been doing it? What are your results? And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Follow me for more videos like this. Share this with any one of your friends who are trying to do that, and relatives who are thinking that you're mad that you're doing that. Like in my situation, 2 people are thinking I'm insane. But they're seeing the results. So because of them seeing, my relatives seeing the results, they're becoming a little bit more lenient towards it. But other people are like, well, if you don't know if it's good for you, it's probably bad for you. So a lot of people think that what I'm doing to myself is pretty bad. How long have you been doing it, and has it been bad for you? What were your side effects and how you dealt with them? Subscribe, guys, and we'll see you next video. This is my story, and ask me more questions. I'll make more videos for you. Bye for now.